I wanted to say that when I was sent to live with my dad, first I was going to see the love of my life.
Mm-hmm.
My God. I mean, that's who he had always been. And when I landed at the airport, back then you could smoke in airports, and he smoked a pipe. As long as I've known him, he smoked a pipe with cherry tobacco. And when I landed in the airport, I smelled him. His pipe was there. I knew he was there.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it. After all those years, I remembered his pipe tobacco, the way it smelled.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew he was there. And it was so nice. It was so good. And it was like, I was so full of joy, to be with my dad. And it hurt so badly to be treated like he treated me instantly, because of what I told him over the phone. Something had changed. And I felt dirty. It's kind of like being raped. Only instead of my body being raped, my spirit was.
Mm-hmm.
My heart was. And it hurt so deeply that, when people you love hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
it hurts so different from when people you don't. And that's why it was so easy to be a prostitute.
Mm-hmm.
Because people that don't care for you don't hurt you. The times that I out there on the streets, when I was hurt, didn't hurt. It didn't hurt my heart. It didn't hurt my soul.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt guilty. And although the liquor bottles weren't mine, and although I didn't take the drugs on purpose, I felt guilty. I felt dirty. And life would never be the same. My life, I hope one day, I get all of this pain out. Because I think that's what the drugs did. Well, they say that's what it does, is cover the pain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just know that when you're high, you're not thinking about the things that I'm thinking about now and dealing with and going through.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to. And I think that's why I have such a hard time taping on my own, is because I know what it does when I dig into my past. To me, the equivalent, that digging into my past is the equivalent of digging into my pain.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so overwhelming. I don't think there was ever a time when I was free of fear and of pain and of feeling shame, dirty, because Phil did that, from a very little girl. Just until Phil, I was a little girl. I was my daddy. I loved my daddy.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe, do you feel like this? Do all people feel? That I hear a lot in the program that, that we were never young, we never had childhoods. Is this what that means? I don't know. Sometimes I don't identify, or I don't understand what they're talking about in the program. Is this what they mean? We're never young. I remember when I was young, back when it was a beat biter, back when love didn't hurt, back when there wasn't of fear. But it was a very long time ago. And it lasted such a short while. You know, my childhood ended probably when I was 4.
4?